you guys doing? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Let me know where you're watching from. Just getting ready for the day. Um, and I thought I'd just hop on, ask you guys how you get ready for your day, and give you a little insight. So if you got a comment, just drop it in. Again, if not, just getting ready for the day. Hopefully you guys gonna have a great Friday. Yeah, this 10-year is doing its thing, man. This inflation look like it's gonna be a while to get to the numbers that these folks want to get it to. Yeah, this 2-year. It's like it's trying to get back into the right formation as far as the inversion is concerned. But year over year, looks like we're going the wrong direction, right? But the 10-year, you always want to look at that ratio when you're looking at rates. Obviously, just from a layman's 10,000 foot view, you want this yield to be under 4%. The lower, the further it goes under 4%, the better rates are. But you know, rates are what they are. Not much you can do about them. You either can afford now or you can't. So if you guys are in the market to buy, you want to make sure that you are really reviewing your income information from a conservative standpoint, in my opinion. Not on what you possibly or where you want to be, but actually where you are. Good way to do that is go back 3 months and pen to pad, electronic paper, however you do it, and get a real good sense of where your monies are going and trim the fat. And then understand, morning fam, how you doing? Appreciate you, man. Just getting ready for the day. I know y'all out there doing it, man. Looking for a good realtor team out in where you at? Where you at, cuz? Junior, where you at, man, in Florida? I don't want to say Orlando, but I don't think you guys are on that side. Let me know where you at out there. You guys looking for a great realtor team, active duty military, Navy, man. Can't go wrong. Reach out. Drop your link in too, cuz, so I can let the folks know how to get in contact with you. And y'all have a great morning. Blessings. Yeah, okay. I'm about to mess it up. I said Orlando. Y'all in Jacksonville. Yeah. So if you know anybody in Jacksonville or military in general, you know, y'all got a great network. Tap in. You won't go wrong. Him and his wife. Top notch. Top notch. Don't forget to drop your link, man. I'll put it in the live so folks can reach out if they going their way. But had a pretty busy week this week as far as the economic calendar is concerned. Nothing really popping today, you know, as far as big news, right? That was last week. But today, nothing going on. But you know, anytime these Fed presidents get on and start talking, you know, the market moves. So just a couple of things, quick things that I kind of like to look at. What's happening, Miss Gomez? From the islands, man. I think you're a Bahamian, right? Good to see you, young lady. Long time. Pray all is well with you and yours. Let me know where you calling in from exactly. I don't want to misspeak, but I know you're on one of those beautiful islands. So that's Miss Pam Gomez, y'all. I only know A-type people, man. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Good to see you, Miss Pam. And if y'all want to reach out in the Florida area, prior, current military, that's the man. Got a great team. I like that, man. Manifestwithrich.com. Yeah, go on and speak it, boy. Go on and speak it. Go on and speak it. Yeah. And then give me a second. Miss Pam is out in the Bahamas. Yeah, man. Yeah. There you go. From the Bahamas, from the Bahamas. Good to see you guys. Preferably, I know y'all on top of things, man. Birds of a feather flock together, but preferably things have been going well for you all in this new year. Thank you for stopping by and saying good morning. Y'all check this out, man. Y'all check this out. This is crazy. Squatters take over 1,200 homes in Atlanta, open illegal strip clubs, and terrorize neighborhoods. Is this even America? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hey, we talk about real estate over here, but guys, you gotta watch what you're buying, man. There's been a some question about, are realtors necessary or professionals necessary? I say yes. One of the things that they could provide is a insight to their local or their farming area where they're supposed to be an expert. Um, Folks like myself, with a commodity of money, don't need to be a local expert, but your realtor does. So this is crazy. You guys get a chance, pull this article up. Some of these cities, man, um, some of these cities are something else. And these homes, from what I'm saying, they're not, these aren't, in rough areas, if you will. So a lot of the online posting and things of that nature, kind of letting folks know too much of what's going on. It blows my mind. They say these folks are squatters and they like to paint the narrative that the rent's too high. Well, hell, they got a cell phone and they know how to find the houses. How that work? And mental health, in my opinion, is mixed in with a lot of drug addicts that are out here. But nobody wants to say that. But anywho, that's just me. What's happening? Why, Mr. Kamari Ellis, Philly tax team, aka the finance rebel. Good morning, sir. I know he's out of Philly. Rocky. Dun 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 dun. You feel me? How you doing, sir? I know well, I ain't gonna put your business out there. I was just talking about that, but enjoy your time off, my man. Enjoy your time off because we need to do that. Uh, I'm gonna be doing that soon myself. I'll leave it there. Good to see you, sir. Yeah, that's crazy, huh, cuz? These squatters, crazy. In some of these cities and some of these laws, um, just crazy to me. These folks get in and they run in strip clubs and all kinds of manner of foolishness, and you can't even get them out. So if you guys have rental property out there, make sure you got a good rental manager, realtor, what have you, to make sure you guys have a great plan of action. And you got to have a strategy nowadays. Internet is a great thing, great place, but as everything else, you got to have responsible users. A lot of times the drug addicts seek drugs because of their mental health issues. I agree. I agree. And you, that's why you the homie. You gonna help keep balance. All I'm saying, Kamari, is this: everything is not mental health, and I speak from a place of, I speak of from a place of me taking my family when we were younger to make sure that they got that experience. Number one, to understand and appreciate where they were, but we boots on the ground, man. We used to volunteer heavy, and long and short, me doing my own study. Okay, hundreds, maybe even thousands of people in the city that we're in. And the overwhelming thing was, hey, I like being out here. I know where to go eat. I know where to get my clothes and shoes and things of that nature. It was in very few circumstances, very few, that people fell on hard times. Right now, once you hooked on those drugs, it's a monster, for sure. But all I'm saying, bro, it's not always, in my opinion, from what boots on the ground, folks like being out there, right? Yeah, it's cool. Took a vacation in the middle of tax season. You could do that, man. When you work hard, you could do that. You feel me? You feel me? I agree that a lot of people say mental health issue as an excuse. That's all I'm saying, bro. You know what it is. But with that said, everybody, you can't go everywhere with that, right? Texas, there's no laws that regulate rent controls or stabilization, right? This means that the landlord can increase rents as much as they want. However, there are some exceptions. For those of you that are on the fence out here talking about buying, yeah, we got 10 minutes yet before we get kicking. Because I'm only gonna be on till 9. But there's a lot of places out here, and in my opinion, and from what I'm seeing, 2025, 2026, this rent is gonna be up. Okay. Still are short on the inventory spectrum. Okay. There's a ton of pent up, not bent up, but pent up demand on the sideline looking to buy homes, just looking for a certain interest rate. In my opinion, 5.75 and lower, it's on and popping again. And so when you have that, I think that's why they controlling the narrative with the numbers, because every time I see rates come 5.75, I use down payment assistance and things of that nature as a gauge. And I mean the money, $20,000, $30,000 disappears in a 24-hour cycle, right? Moreover, this article that I went over yesterday talking about, this is from the National Association of Realtors, right? The minority groups, a lot of key points here, right? 10.5 million new homeowners in the last decade. It's a lot of folks. The millennial cohort, larger than the baby boomer cohort, right? Ton of folks out here. So for all of the people that are lamenting and can't buy because of various reasons, there's a ton of them that can, and they're just waiting on the right metrics. A lot of these folks are even moving forward because they can afford. They have a strategy. Rates are a little higher, but as soon as they come down, see, they're already on the property ladder. And unfortunately, I think that's why a lot of people are going to miss the boat trying to catch a falling knife, if you will. You have to get in it to win it. Got to get on the ladder, right? Everybody that was able to get these low interest rates when the pandemic happened, they already were homeowners prior. Okay? Can't catch a falling knife. Falling knife. And a lot of people call what we say was luck. It's not luck. It's just you're in the right position when an opportunity presents itself. You see what I'm saying? So home ownership is on and popping. As you can see, Hispanic community, they doing it, right? They get it. They understand it. Again, I go with my data, and I had a young cat at my place working on, my fiber for my internet, and 23, man, doing owner finance. The key thing was he's putting down 15 to 20 grand, and he just digging fiber line. You understand what I'm saying? But to your point, Kamari, when we were on last, you talked about that multi-generational, right? Check it out. 24% of blacks, 23% of Asian, 22% of Hispanic buyers purchase multi-generational homes. In Hispanic community, they understand that. Us, not so much. Maybe that's a way to shorten or overcome that gap called slavery. That was one of the atrocities, one of the biggest ones, right? Not being able to participate in equity building, because equity takes time, as you well know. So great articles, man. This is another good one to look at. So these are just some of the things that I do to kind of get myself prepared before I actually get into the weeds with specific files. But this is crazy, man. This is just blows my mind. Go to work, bro. Get a job. Quit stealing. Crazy. Makes no sense. And it's in Atlanta. I digress. Houston too. We got to do better, man. We got to do better. Because other folks get it, man. I don't know why it is we're so immune to ownership. But if you're not going to own, you got to find a way to increase, to grow. Because things aren't getting cheaper. It's not going back to 1980. Not going to happen. And when this AI hits, man, ooh, Kamari, what do you think about that Sora, man? That Sora. That thing look real, boy. That AI is getting crazy. I just seen some about Tyler Perry was gonna do some big expansion. He's from the article, and I just read the headlines on that one. I didn't read the whole article. Pause. Go beyond the fold, guys. Stop just reading the headlines and running your mouth. Read the whole article. So I won't speak too much on it, but it implied that he is not going to build onto the studio because of this Sora, Sora, Sora AI. So, in my opinion, never can replace human interaction that adds value. Okay, so we always have to continue to learn and grow, and then the AI will be able to supplement and expedite or make more efficient the things that you're doing. I see that big time. A lot of folks that's been sitting around, you at work online, y'all better watch out because it's coming. The fat is being cut. I said this too, Kamari. I said this too a couple of years ago during the pandemic. The home office, that's the new way. People were laughing at me. Look at look at corporate, right? Look at office space. Even prior to the pandemic, there was a decrease, a decline in long-term leasing and things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Not saying it's going to go away, but it's going to be consolidated, right? And so you guys better get in if you can, because there's not too many ways that I know of for the regular man. I'm just a regular guy. I'm not, super rich like a lot of folks that allow me to be their friends online. But real estate is the way to help the next generation. This article here, man, also stated that, right? Watch this. The black home ownership rate experienced a modest uptick to 44.1%, right? It says, while the gain should be celebrated, which they should, the path to home ownership remains arduous for many minority buyers, right? It says the impacts of housing affordability and limited inventory are more extreme for minority buyers because more than half are first-time home buyers. Again, nobody likes to talk about it, but 1619 to 1964, that's a long time not being able to participate. And even after 1964, with some of the redlining and things of that nature, bringing a major highway through the neighborhood, all those things affect the equity effect. And as a result, 64 coming forward, the time frame that we're in now, a lot of folks are just first-time home buyers, where a lot of these other people, they were able to buy that little shack in, 1900 and keep that land, and that equity grows over time. And then, moreover, it says because more than half are first-time home buyers who rely on down payment assistance sources beyond gained house or housing equity from those in the past. And as a result, even successful home buyer minorities have higher amounts of student loan debt. Again, not having that equity from time to help start a business, to help pay for school, to help with a down payment on another house, right? We've been blessed to help my son get into our old house with equity. Gonna do the same for my daughter. As long as we living, y'all willing, that's what we gonna do. That's the leg up, among other things. You see, equity is important. And we have to think long term. I think you said it too, Kamar, the last time we spoke, man. You're starting to think in 10, 20, 30-year intervals and not 2 weeks. You feel me? Consumption. Got to get out of the consumption mindset. So excellent type things. Some of the things I do kind of get my mind right to talk to people. Yeah, that's going the right way. That's going the right way. We need that thing under 4. I feel like I'm in Vegas, right? But to educate home buyers, not so much just on monthly payment, but the why. Equity matters for those of you that want to go on that path. Not the only path, but one of the tried and true paths. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, about to get out of here. Shout out to Mr. Richmond. Y'all want to reach out to him? Manifestwithrich.com. That's where you meet him at. Ms. Gomez, blessings to you. Thank you for stopping by. Good morning. I need to learn a Bahamian salutation. But yeah, man. Have a blessed day. My ace, what's happening, Kamara? You have a great one, bro. Good to see you. Preferably you got refreshed on your vacay, man. And that's it, bro. Y'all have a great day. Be productive. I might be back on a little bit later, but that's my time. I got to get to it. Peace.